Yo guys, what is up? So I just woke up to record this video, and as you can see, I have Akari. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be showing you how to use him, what he does, and just running through pretty much everything about him. So like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's get right into it. So first off, update 54, new Ultra Akari, new bundle, new 13th style slot, and 2 times luck weekend. Perfect. Let's just check out the bundle straight off the bat. So we have the Shockwave Blast bundle and the 6-7 bundle. Let's just check them out. Ooh, that is nice. Wait, I actually like that. That is pretty nice. And then this is 10,000 left. Wow, lots of the 6-7 ones. I'm pretty sure that actually makes you do a 6-7 mid game too. Yeah, it makes everyone emote after you score, which is pretty interesting. And then let me see, is there a 13th slot? Yeah, there are lots of slots. Okay. And then anyways, so here are the stats of it. So there is 6 out of 10 block, 4 out of 10 bump, max on dash, I think that's 5 out of 10 on dive, max jump, 6 out of 10 serve, 4 out of 10 set, 8 out of 10 speed, and max spike. So it actually wasn't a spiker style like we all presumed it to be. And dude, I don't have the, wait, do I? Oh my god, let's go, they fixed it. Okay, so I actually will be able to showcase the double dash. I'll just get this very quickly for all of us. There we go, got everything. So now what we get from all the mastery is plus 15 charge speed, plus 15 charge speed, charge dash, plus 15 charge speed, and double dash. So this is an actual speed. This is the amount, this is how fast it basically charges. So let me bring this over to practice mode and I'll show you what I mean by charging speed, because you may think that the dash ability it has is kind of like Hawker where you have to charge it, but it actually just charges on its own. And I actually haven't used double dash before, so I have it binded like this. What? I thought, okay, well, I guess you can't use the same dash twice in midair, but there it is charging up, and it is very, very cool. So let me see, you can just go like this, it's too far ahead of you, boom, get up there. And I think, I'm 80% sure, like the spike by itself, like just like that, just isn't good, right? It's not very good, kind of slow, right? But when you dash into it, wait, let me see how much it is, because I think it's like an upgraded dude, that's like an upgraded TSH spike. So I think it goes like completely out when it's from all the way back here. If I can hit it, that'd be great. But I'm pretty sure the ball goes all the way from you hit it from back here. So a little guide for this is, yeah, even when it was low, went all the way out. So a little guide for that, do W tilt every single time you do that little spike when it's from back here, or because it will go out, and like literally never S tilt it, because when it's up here, all you need to do is just, okay, well, sometimes I guess, let me see. Okay, so you gotta do it like mid dash. That's how to get it. You can't wait till it's done after. And actually magnet pull with this is pretty cool too, because you can just, like, it doesn't really work, but it can be for a really cool clip of like a set or something. So you can just, okay, well that didn't work, but anyways. So you can also actually advance control this, if you didn't know. And by the way, the set, yeah, the set isn't good. Like if I were you, like this style, it's kind of hard to use in ones. Like it's very hard to like master. For example, after you do this, your touches do reset midair. You can actually set and spike both midair at this, like in the same rally. So for example, you can't do this and then spike right after. So you can't do 2 moves basically. So look, let me, 1 spike, 2 spike. See that? You can do 2 spikes midair, and you can actually do an insane fake with that. Like if they don't set you, you just go, oh wow, you missed, and then boom, you can get that in there. Oh shoot, you missed your spike, boom, you can do it another try. So this is gonna be a 2s dominant style. I'm gonna say it's gonna be very good in 2s, because you can just be pretending to do a stop set, and then boom, your teammate can use TSK set, and you can get pretty much an instant point actually. I'd say the best ability for this, I want to say mag pull, but mag is actually just too hard to use with this. I mean, you can do that, right? Like, but honestly, I'd say, I think I think boom jump could be really cool on this, but probably not the best ability. The best ability is actually redirection jump for it. Let me show you how that works. Right, so I actually have to get lucky in getting it. That's great. I actually have to get a little lucky, or else I can't get it. And I did not get redirection jump. That is absolutely perfect. So I'll just try to show you how to use redirection jump with it without redirection jump. So basically, as you know, when you use redirection jump, you can jump into the air and move around whenever you want after its usage. And with the dash, after you dash, you can't move or can't change positions. And even when I also want to, this is for mistakes, don't pre-tilt when you're dashing. Just only tilt the direction you want to dash, because like when I pre-tilt, I go backwards, right? It goes the way you are pointing or clicking. So another good way of doing it, it's almost like setting. You can turn your screen, hold W, and you can go anywhere you want, right? So you just go, wow, and then boom, go over there and boom. And that's perfect because you're not going to be doing any S tilts or partials anyways. You're just going to be doing a neutral tilt. So this actually works perfect, just like that. Now, with the redirection jump, you can of course, move directions here, and even after your dash, you can still move around and stuff like that. Definitely the best ability for this. And wait, hold on. Let me see what steel blocker look like with this. Okay, well I didn't actually use it, but I think that could be really hold on. Let me just. Wow. Okay, so I am, I guess, the worst player with this. Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually the worst player with this, if you didn't know. All right, let me just check out steel block, what it would look like with this. Oh, that's pretty interesting. I don't think that's very good, but it's all right. Yeah, so for mistakes, I definitely have advanced moves on, or else you can't actually choose how far you dash. You just do the full dash every time, and this style is actually probably it might be the hardest style to fully probably master. I don't think anybody's gonna master it on the first day, because it is a really, really hard style to fully learn and master. And because look, right, let's say there's a ball here, they set it up and you're like, oh, I gotta get there. Like you go too far, right? But you can get to places way easier. So for example, when I go like this, you can dash, and it actually, I think it just counts if you touch the ball as a dive. Here, let me see if I dash right when the ball touches the floor. Okay, so maybe you have to set it right, it gets under it, I guess, because you can't actually, you can't dive with this. Dang, I didn't even realize that you can't dive on the side. I don't think, it's not letting me dive. Maybe it's different for y'all, but yeah, not letting me dive, which is interesting. Anyways, oh yeah, right. So I am now going to talk about how this style would rank in the meta, just while I do some self-sets and stuff like that. So how I think this style would rank in the meta and on a tier list. I think this style is honestly not going to be very good in ones, because it's very hard to use in ones. Now, don't get me wrong, its quick spike is very, very powerful and is very unpredictable, but at the same time, it goes out a lot. You have to W tilt basically all the time. It's hard to use, and but it's a high risk, high reward kind of thing. But how, and I think it's not going to be very good in ones, but it's going to be mainly a twos dominant style. I think it's going to be very good in twos once again, because you can go like this. Oh, you can tilt switch this way, dash this way, boom, get that free point there with a TSK set. Akari and TSK is going to be the new broken duo, actually that, or even Faco, because Faco works too, but I'd say TSK to be a little more safe, because his set fully stops and Akari stops midair, and he kind of needs that for a little delay if the players just so happen to be there. And threes, it'll still be pretty good. Fours still pretty good, and then sixes, nobody's gonna use it in sixes. I don't think, maybe a few people, but it's just not gonna be the style, not gonna be the way to go, right? And on a tier list of all styles, it's kind of hard to place this one, because it can be really good in twos, and it really just depends on the player and how he uses it, because this is a very broken style. For example, you can glide this way, boom, and get that free point in there. It's a really fake kind of style. You can do lots of fakes with him, or you can literally just stay put in the middle. For example, I'd say the best move for these are stop sets, right? And you can either stay in the middle, or you can glide this way, then boom, tilt switch that way, You know, I'd say stop sets are the move with this. Akari X TSK, y'all gotta try that ASAP. So, on a tier list, I think for beginner players, this style would be actually like a C tier. And then for good players, for skilled players, I think this style is honestly S tier. Like this is he I can't even explain it, but like it's just a really broken kind of style. And again, I don't think it'll be used by everybody. I think it'll be used a lot in the first day, and people say, "Oh, this is super good," and then it'll just turn out like you know, Haka, where nobody even used him anymore, even though he's pretty good. So I think that pretty much wraps up the video. I think I've gone over everything. So I just want to remind you all to like, subscribe, and peace out, people.